All right. So I can see here, we're leaking through this seam right here, and we have a little leakage here, and it looks like a tiny bit here. And those seams are leaking. So let's get up there and let's see what is going on. And I just want to give you an idea of what the inside looks like here. All right, it's not optimal. The metal roof covers half of this. It was such a bitch to get these two pieces in when I did the gutter guards that it's unfortunate that I have to take them back out again, because I wanted to fucking punch a wall putting these in. But we loosened up. All right, we loosen these up. That allows this to free flow a little bit. It will help with getting them back in there, hopefully. We'll see what goes on. This side shouldn't be a problem too much as far as loosening these up, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, it wasn't fun putting these in the first place and getting them in. They do a great job. The gutters are fairly clean. There's a few little pieces of debris, but some of that was from when I started blowing it out. But looking down the gutter, it doesn't look too bad. So this is what we did in here. You can see the silicone is ancient. Okay, these gutters are original gutters, so they're old, but they're functioning, so there's no need to spend the money. All right, we can fix this. Back in the day, you'd have to strip all the silicone off of this. You can see here, there's you know, the silicone's just, you know, it's not that great. It isn't loose though, okay? So it's not too big of a deal for me to peel a little bit off here. What I'm going to use is I'm going to use some Flex Seal, all right? In an aerosol can. Let me go grab it. All right. This stuff is amazing for your, you know, do-it-yourself little projects that we have. Flex Seal. This is black. I do have a clear. I don't care because it's the inside of the gutter. And what we want to do is we want to spray the whole gutter corner here and up onto this piece of gutter a little bit as well, and the sides and everything, and get it covered with a nice layer. We're going to do 2 coats of this, because I don't want to have to come up here again. All right, the gutter is pitched a little bit wrong, which means this will fill up with a little bit of water before it flows out. I'm not particularly concerned with it. With the gutter guards being on it, it has free flow. For me to pull this whole gutter off, and I would have to redo all of these seams and stuff, and yes, that's the proper way to do it, okay? But this is a quick fix video, guys, all right? Quick fix. Flex Seal. All right, we're gonna seal this whole fucking thing. These ants are going crazy up here. This tree is crazy. Look at all that shit on my... Unbelievable. You can see the tree. It's fucking huge. But without it, the sun would just be beating down on my metal roof. So I left it and decided to keep it. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start using the Flex Seal. All right. So let's get it on. It's going to be a little hard to get in some spots, but we're gonna do our best. So we want to make sure we cover. If it runs down, I don't care. I'm going to hit this whole entire piece all the way up to the top. All right. Same thing down here. The whole thing is going to get covered, even the corner pieces here, because that seems to be where it's leaking the most, is in this corner. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the whole thing, top to bottom, and cover it with a nice... Ooh, this shit stinks, boy. Ooh, hit the roof a little bit there, but that's no big deal. So we want to get in these cracks. Now this is going to be fucked up, because I have to get in here with it somehow and get in this. There we go. Okay. And this is sharp metal. All right. You should be wearing gloves. I'm just fucking stupid. So don't go by what I do here. We want to hit this whole thing here. All right. Coat it up nice. Same thing over here. We want to hit the whole side. Make sure we get all this shit. Alright, under here. We're going to hit the whole thing. Alright, and we're going to let that dry. And then we're going to hit it again. Alright, so while we're waiting too, you know, you can see here that it got a little, you know, it looks a little shitty. I could see some of the Flex Seal actually got that far through. So we're going to just hit the gutter real quick with a little touch up. See, no big deal. You know, get some of that water leakage out of there. I got to paint all under here and stuff. I'll do that in the fall. I ain't fucking with that in the summer. So yeah, you can see some of the water running down here and getting in over here. But we'll get that nasty color off of there, and just a little touch up to your gutters. I mean, like I said, these gutters will beat the shit in the real near future. If I don't sell the house before then, I gotta get new gutters put on the house. It's just a given. This stuff is ancient, you know, but it's working. You know, we haven't had too much of a problem with it. Besides, you know, this corner. This corner has been a little bit of a bitch. But like I said, I mean, for the most part, the gutter guards really were the key, especially having this tree. So I don't know, we're going to be in another 5 minutes or so to let that Flex Seal set up, and then I'll be back to put the second coat on. Alright guys, we're ready for our second coat. Let's get up the ladder and do the second coat. I don't know what is flying around me, but it can fuck off. Alright, so here we go. Second coat going on. This thing needs to fuck off whatever's flying around me. So as you can see, the first coat's pretty much dried up. This will give us a nice second layer. We're going to just spray it in. Make sure we get all the seams again. You know, it's not crazy. If you ever spray painted anything, you can, you know, it's the same premise. It will go on pretty thick. Oh shit. Don't do that. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to work just fine. We'll put it on pretty thick. I'd rather not have to take this off again if I can help it. Again, we're going to do a little maneuver here. Get the can in there and make sure we get some spray underneath this. Ow, fuck. See, that's why you wear gloves, guys. Alright? It didn't cut me, but it fucking barely missed cutting me. Wear gloves. Don't do what I'm doing. Always wear gloves, especially around the sharp edges and shit, you know? It's crazy. So it looks pretty good. You know, 2 coats should be more than enough to handle what you needed to handle. You know, make sure you got full coverage over all the old silicone, so you can't get anything in there. That's going to be the most important part, is the old silicone that's on these corners and whatnot. So now that we got that sprayed in, you know, I'm going to see if I can rest it. I'm not going to screw the gutter guards in right now, just in case I have to put another coat on it or something. But I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident that water is not going to get through this barrier. I do see a little hole there that I want to get. Don't want it to, there we go, get in the corners and shit. So you want to put it on a little thick in the spots that you feel it's gonna leak from. So that looks pretty good. I'm pretty confident with that. We did our job. Quick fix, guys. Super quick fix. Easy, cheap. It's a cheap fix. It's not, you know, you're not going to break the bank. You can use this on anything, you know, all kinds of stuff. All right. Gutters are an amazing use for it. So we're gonna get that down there. We're gonna get our rags out of here. We don't need our broom anymore. Alright, now comes the fun part, everybody. Putting these gutter guards back on is not gonna be fun. This one got bent when I took it out. It's probably gonna be such a bitch to put in, but we'll give it a go. Let's see if we can get this fucking thing in again here. So we need our screwdriver. We need to, I'd like to go up right here. Well, that's well and good, but it's not going to go in. Let's get that end in there. We're in, okay. Now you can always come back out with it. So you don't want to. I think we might have got it, guys. We got it. All right. Yeah, the new piece was a little bit better to snap in there. Yeah, it locked in pretty decently. The gutters are crooked and shit, but it looks like it got the job done. Thank God, you know, because I was just about to lose my shit. So this piece, the next piece that has to go in, I'm not sure if I have to unscrew the roof bolts. Oh shit. Help to take that out first. Alright. Screw those back in. This way nothing will get back in there, like it's nice and secure. Alright, and that's it. There's a little impact wrench that helps with some situations. Now, I'd like to bend this up. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, shit may sit in there. But believe me, the amount of stuff that we saved from going in there. When I clean these gutters out, boy, let me tell you, it was something else. So, in a perfect world, we will be able to just snap the bottom in here. Okay. And it's not a perfect world. Not at all. So, let's see what we got. Maybe we can push it. There we go. Okay. Okay. We can deal with that. So it's got to come down this way a little bit. There we go. It's got to come a little more. A little more to get past this. And it is not going anywhere. Alright, let's just get this up here. Let me see what it's stuck on. There we go. Alright. Okay. So, we just get snap our end in the best we can. Now this end never really went in very well. I had a screw holding it down. So that's okay. That's alright with me. And we're going to put our screw back in there, and it should hold it down. Now that I'm done working with the fucking metal, I'm going to take my gloves off so I could feel these fucking screws and shit. Alright, so not too bad. I wish they overlapped. That would be actually awesome if they overlapped a little bit. instead of just button up against it. But the little bit of stuff that goes in, that does get in there, it's not a big deal. It really isn't. So let's get our couple of screws that we have here. Where the fuck are they? Okay, I see. You know, they're not even fucking real metal screws either, otherwise we wouldn't have a problem with them. And the magnetics would work and all that jazz. But we'll go ahead and get these going. And that's not holding shit. Alright, we're gonna have to get another screw. Got some screws in the shed. Up and down and all around we go, people. That's how we roll. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun, guys? So we're gonna need a bigger screw to kind of look. You can cut these at an angle and all that shit. There's no need. All right, you're fine with just overlapping them in the corners. I wouldn't worry about it. All right, let's go get another screw. And bring your tool with you because you may need a different size head depending on the size of the screw that we need. We'll probably wind up putting 2 screws into this. This one though, I can probably use that other screw on. Before I go, right here, I'll screw that in. Yeah, that's good. So that'll take care of that. I would like to put one more screw in. This gutter is just fucked up, dude. But nothing really gets in the way of that. So I will see if I could put one more screw in the end of this one here. We got a white one. All right. Just so happens I have one here. Alright, boom. It's white, so sue me. You know, if you were looking at my roof, then take this shit down with us. Someone's burning something. We don't need our tripod anymore. I tried to use it. It's just not working out. So let's go in and check our, again, screws and bolts and stuff, guys. You know, these are things that, you know, you can buy. Oh yeah, he's got a nice fire going over there. So screws and bolts and stuff, I can't tell you to have some around. Like, you can buy a variety pack for, you know, hardly anything at all, and just keep them in a little thing, you know, so you have them, you know, in case these instances come up where you just, you know, you need a different type of screw. I have a couple of different types of screws here. I have a Phillips head. This may work good. It's a little stubby. It's a self-tapper. So this might work well instead of using something bigger, like say one of these. This is a little bigger than these backup color screws I got. It's actually probably the same size. Might be able to get away with that, but since it's a corner piece, I like the wider head on it. I have a Phillips head up there. We should be able to knock that out. So I don't have to fucking come back in here, though. I'm going to take one of these as well, and we'll go knock that out. And yeah, I mean, I keep just a little bit of everything in here, you know. These go in mason and cement and stuff, and there's even a drill bit here for them. Just just keep all your screws. And I have another one with nuts and bolts in it. You know, these are just all different types of screws. Everything you can think of. Electrical screws, you know, hooks, just everything you can think of. Just keep them. Keep everything. You never know when you're going to use it. It might not be what it's exactly used for, but it may fit in what you're doing. So, you know, like I said, I mean, I'm not going to call a gutter guy and have a gutter guy come here to, you know, fix my leak. Got to do it yourself. Got to be able to just to know what's out there, what's available. Again, the Flex Seal, perfect stuff. Look, they have silicone. Flex Seal makes like a silicone tube. They have a paint can that you can paint it on. If the spray can, like that might have been optimal here for the spray can. But like I said, it's just a matter of principle and knowing what's out there. Ooh, I think we're going to get this one. There we go. That's what we're talking about. So, our gutter guards are back in. Alright, they're not, the gutters go at an angle with the roof. It looks like shit, but, you know, you can't see it from the ground. And it's a must, you must have these around here. Obviously, you can see all the shit. I got to get up on the roof and clean this shit off my roof. Because now, once it's blocked up like that, it's just never going to, it's never going to go away. And it looks like there's ants and stuff. I don't want that shit on my roof. So I'm going to have to get up there and clean that. Again, look, I'm here by myself today. All right, I'm off. And Allison, who is my better half, is working today. Now, I could easily just get up on this roof and clean it. Look, it's probably nothing's going to happen, but I would recommend, because safety is a big deal, okay? Don't go on a roof by yourself. I'm not saying have somebody spot the ladder and whatnot. You can probably get up and down off the roof fairly easy without incident. But if something does happen, someone's here to either assist you or call emergency services in case you get injured. Because, you know, I fall down and break my back or something, or I have internal bleeding and I can't get up, I'm just going to die. And no one's going to know the ladder. So, look, I'm not saying if you're in a pinch you can't get it done, but if you can help it, you know, and you're on, don't go on your roof and shit without somebody else home, or at least, you know, knows you're on the roof. This way they hear, you know, a shit ton of bricks hit the ground, you know, they're going to come out and see what the fuck happened, and you're laying there and they can help you. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to say with the roof. I'm not going to go up there today. I don't want to fuck with it. Plus, I got to cut my grass too. So I'll knock that out on the weekend, you know, when the missus is home. And she's just a little bit, you know, she knows what I'm doing. Just to be safe, guys. You always want to be safe, you know. Going up on your roof and cleaning some leaves, you know, isn't worth your life, okay? So, I'm going to say, see you later. We accomplished this. We have a lot more work to do, but again, I came out, there was some water on my deck. So obviously we had a leak. I don't want water dripping onto my deck. So we cleaned it up, we sprayed it, we painted the outside of it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to hold. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we're going to find out. If it's dripping again, then I'm going to have to take this whole thing apart, and I'm going to have to replace the corner probably, and or at least raise it up. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this fix helps you out. If you have a leaky gutter or something, don't panic. You know, Flex Seal will save your ass, and you know, especially in the joints. All right, even if you're installing a new piece, hit it with the Flex Seal, guys. You know, you could silicone it and let the silicone set, and then Flex Seal the whole inside of the gutter. It's not going to kill you, and it's just going to make the gutter completely and totally waterproof. Anyway, thank you. See ya later, bitches.
Like and subscribe.